Welcome back, Flare community. I hope you're all well and having an incredible and spooky day as always. And yes, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween. This is a pre-recording because I'm actually going to go out with my niece tonight, trick or treating. So, if you prefer the recordings, please do let me know in the comments. If you prefer the live streams, also let me know, and maybe we'll mix things up if people prefer the recordings. So with that out of the way, we're going to jump straight in usual fashion, and that's checking out the Flare Time Series Oracle data provider statistics for this epoch. Currently topping the chart this week, we have Eternity. In second place, EDP FTSO. In third place, we have Atlas TSO. In fourth place, we have ACDT FTSO. And finally, in fifth place, we have Price Kraken. So congratulations to all of the signal providers making it into the top 5 this week. Over onto NFTs here, we're going to go straight to xHaven, which is still, I believe, the leading platform in terms of volume. Although there has been some particular interest in the Focus Pass on True Gems, but yes, topping the charts, it is Focus Pass this week. In second place, we have Block Bonez. In third place, we have Block Bonez Traits. In fourth place, the Loyalists collection from Enosis, and also from Enosis, we have the Gateway of Destiny. Yes, these are redeemable items, and if you are a member of the Patreon Legend tier, I'm going to be giving away some Enosis merchandise that I was fortunate enough to win. On True Gems, yes, like I said, we've got a few collections here that are doing pretty good in the top 3 here. Volume, especially for the True Gems Genesis collection, obviously topping the charts here, is pretty good. Even more so than xHaven. In second place, there is Flareware. In third place, the Way to F assets. And then these two are maybe not so much, maybe just one NFT that was traded or something. Dan Rocky on Flare on fourth place. And in fifth place, the raffle ticket. This is big news coming from the Flare official account, and this is in collaboration with Google Cloud, introducing Flare's blockchain machine images on Google Cloud Marketplace, enabling rapid deployment of full nodes across 20 plus networks, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, with plans to add more. A scalable and reliable source designed for developers. So if you are a developer, you really need to check this out. If you have an interest on deploying nodes, it really does make the whole process much more efficient. And of course, you can get some more detail about this announcement with Google Cloud over on the Flare Network website. So we got this as well, which was, I think, really big news actually. 12 new block latency price feeds are now available in the Flare Time Series Oracle on the Flare Network, and you can see them all here. I'm not going to read them all out individually. You can also see a little picture here. That's what's been added, and block latency means once every block, which means about every 1.8 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And this is highly decentralized, high integrity data, and it's going to be very useful for developers building some novel applications. And if we scroll down here, this is from Dinesh, who is the tech product lead over at Flare Network. You can see he's got that square, which means that he is an official affiliate or employee of the Flare team or Flare Labs. So the FTSO V2's architecture already supports 1,000 price feeds. There is no hard cap. 1,000 feeds is a soft threshold to optimize chain performance at current conditions. As the chain scales, so does the Flare Time Series Oracle capability. So currently, FTSO V2 can support up to 1,000 feeds. That's 1,000 different prices with block latency. And there is room for it to scale, you know, don't rule this out. It's not like it's 1,000 is the hard cap. As Dinesh says here, that is certainly not the case. Flare team, or the Flare Network, is officially a platinum sponsor of Blockchain Oracle Summit 24. So just thought that this was worth mentioning. You know, it seems like Flare were really getting on the sponsorship hype recently just to get the word out there. You know, they're building novel things, and without people knowing about it, then what is the point, right? So It's really nice to see the Flare network really pushing out their name and hopefully talking more and bringing more people onto the network, because honestly, the blockchain for data, I think it's got some promise for the future. If you didn't already know, FTSO V1, that's a Flare time series Oracle, the first version, is now depreciated on Songbird. Starting today, and this was a couple of days ago, all inflation rewards will transition to V2. So if you are delegating to a Songbird data provider, make sure that it is supporting V2. And yeah, it looks like this is next in line for the Flare time series Oracle as well on the Flare network. Again, the main difference between V1 and V2 is basically the latency. Previously in V2, I think the latency was every 2 minutes, which isn't that great, especially with decentralized applications that may be relying on accurate and up-to-date prices for liquidations and such. And one of the applications that is ultimately required, that requires V2 functionality, is the F asset system. So I'm happy to see that it's on Songbird, and it looks like things are really moving along with the F asset system hopefully coming to Songbird in the near future. Moving on, this is from RootScan here. With the new cumulative features, you'll be able to compare cumulative verified contracts effectively. So if you didn't already know, Flare has deployed over 120,000 contracts and verified more than 2,000. I've definitely contributed my little part here, but it's great to see just this general trend upwards, and it's a sign that developers are really intrigued by this network, right? It looks like the activity is certainly increasing, and a little bit more of a pickup here on the verified contracts, which is always good. You know, you want your contracts to be verified because it allows you to look at them. It becomes open source, and I guess you need some development skills to be able to understand what's happening. But if something is verified, you can rest assured that hopefully other people have also checked it out and vetted it, let's say. Moving along here, this is a tweet from xDeFi protocol ran by Santiago Velez. Don't trust, verify. Well, xDeFi protocol have revised protocol smart contracts to incorporate V2 of the Flare time series Oracle. Of course, this is a big thing for their futures trading. 2-minute latency is just not that great if you're after something that's high volume and high frequency trading. They've got their contracts audited by FYEO. I believe they're one of the leading auditors in the space, and it looks like it's almost full steam ahead. If we scroll down a little bit, I do believe that there was a post about the product going live in November. I did see this somewhere. I don't have the source with me right now. I thought it was actually in this tweet, but they are launching in September, and Santiago was very kind enough to retweet this, which I guess is also confirmation too. Moving on, we've got this, which is the first native Ethereum liquid staking solution on the Flare network. And this is brought to you by Dinero. And what does that mean? If you've got Ethereum and you want to stake it on the Flare network, you can certainly do so. And you could expect somewhere around 7.22% APR. Better than it just sitting in a wallet. Bridge over that value and get it staked. So happy days. We've got this from Bluebird. Veryguard on-chain verification is now Omnichain ready. Any EVM compatible chain can be easily integrated. EVM meaning the Ethereum virtual machine. System ready for public retail use soon. So if you do have an NFT collection and you're looking to be able to verify holders on your Discord server, if you're building a community, this is definitely something you should pay attention to. You can follow them at BlueBRDX and a little underscore at the end. And stay tuned. I'll definitely be talking about this more because I'll probably be using this solution once it is publicly available. Blockbones special trait auction number 6 is live. The last one actually sold for a couple of 100,000 FLR, which is pretty crazy. This one is exclusively sold in BNZ, that's the native asset of the Blockbones collection, and it's ending this Sunday. So if you are a Bones holder and you want to get a maximum reward rate NFT, you may want to check this out. They also come with royalty share until 2026, and it's one of the few animated and unique NFT traits in the collection. This is news from Bet14. I know Hugo's been retweeting this a lot, and it's to do with a novel application, so you can test your crypto prediction skills with the minigame. So you predict the price of Bitcoin, and basically you earn points for correct guesses. This is these are some of the prizes here, even some Flare merch, which is pretty cool. Yeah, an interesting concept, no doubt, and it's sort of playing on the idea of futures contracts. So yeah, I like it. It's something new and something different, and of course we all love games. Speaking of games, we've got one here from Johnny Lambo, which is currently in development, I believe. The information surrounding this is pretty sparse at the minute, but there is a nice little picture to go off. But this is the tweet. Ready to bring not only gaming experiences, but also game theory to the Flare network. I've got my eye on this. Of course, like I said, there's not much going on right now, but I'll keep you updated if anything does come about. I believe it might actually be built or part of a team from Randek. So yeah, I'll keep you posted either way. Something I've got my eye on. Just a final note from Hugo here. Flare is the only project that underwrites non-smart contract token interoperability with collateral. Aims at facilitating interoperability for multiple non-smart contract tokens, such as Bitcoin, such as XRP, and Dogecoin, and also allows people to build applications around them with enshrined, secure, and decentralized data. Yes, everything surrounds data, and Flare network is going to be the hub of that data. Exciting things, and that is pretty much the video for this week. Again, do let me know below in the comments if you prefer the recordings or if you prefer the live streams. Either way, I do appreciate you all for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Have a great weekend, have a great Halloween, and until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.